there you are early. Oh, well, you can help me set up. Today I am throwing the biggest party I've thrown yet. A birthday party for my favorite stuffed animal, Emily Kay. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to bring my perfect party dress. Oh, I've got to get it to be perfect. Ooh. Yes. Oh. Did you know I've lived in 14 different locations? You think I'm crazy, right? Well, I'm not. No. At least, I am. Because I've lived in so many different places, I don't really have a whole lot of consistency in my life. But the one thing that I do have, my dolls, my stuffed animals, my success. I am British. Wherever we moved, I always had a big room just to myself. And I would sit down and, well, play. What else was there to do? Daddy was off at work, poking at people's brains. He's a neurosurgeon, don't worry, his job. And my mum was somewhere in the house or maybe in the garden with her beloved plants. But anyway, just like any normal child, I didn't really know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I organized dance classes when I thought I wanted to be a ballerina. I tried and sent some of my bears to jail when I wanted to go to Princeton Law. And I performed surgeries on tons of my bears. That was the longest thing. The I want to be just like my daddy did. You see, my daddy is my whole world. I love him. We're best friends. He's what I boast about to people on the playground. But I tell teachers, so they know they can't mess with me because my daddy's a neurosurgeon and he can make them stupid. Anyway, for years and years I've been hearing about how my daddy made it. See, he grew up in complete poverty down in West Africa. But he was a good student, he was determined, so he made it. The big story was that one day he was playing outside with his older brother and, well, a provoked monkey attacked him, bit him on the head. It's kind of funny when you think about it, except it's not really. He was pronounced dead 3 times. But he was resuscitated. A doctor was flown from Germany and boom! His life destiny was finally revealed. He was going to be a doctor. He wanted to help other people who'd been long hit by monkey war. Whatever. But why did you really want to do it? Well, that's easy. Because Dad did it. That's not a good enough reason, people would say. That's not. That's not good enough. I'm not good enough! Oh. I haven't really been good at many things. Definitely not the best dancer. And not the best rugby player either. 2 years on bench. But it's really hard when your dad is teaching tons of medical magazines all across the country. Or your mum is a pessimist perfectionist who turned the Deutsche Bank into one of the most brilliant banks in Europe. It's tough to be a perfect Anabaka when your Harvard rejection letter is framed between your parents' acceptance letters. Yeah. So my plan was to be my dad. I mean, after all, I looked up to him when he was around. That's enough. When he was around. You see, usually I was left on my own in my room on my own devices, on some imaginary adventure. Being left alone with an imagination like mine, let's just say it's not good. You see, I love control. And I love Barbie dolls. I've always loved Barbie dolls. Their perfection, their inability to stop me from doing whatever I wanted to them. Whatever I would do to their hair, I did because I could. Whatever I wanted to do to their skin, I did it because I could. This is Dorina. She's perfect. Doesn't she look just like me? Okay, I get it, I'm slightly more toasted than she is. But I'm very supple and identical. Let's just say they're twins. Dorina's absolutely perfect. She even has perfect feet. I've never really had perfect feet. I had to have cosmetic before everything. Do you know what it's like not to be able to take a shower by yourself? This was the point. I had no idea that the 2 pimples on my chest would turn into cantaloupes. I had to stand in front of your mother. I was mortified. But, being Dorina, I had to grin and bear it. So, I started to take my bath, my perfect friends, with their perfect feet. One day, I was playing, and, well, one of Dorina's feet just fell off. I felt so powerful. Her arms were already off, and her hair was gone, her eyes were poked through. But seeing her mangled body in my hand, it just wasn't enough. I needed more. And that is when the blender came in. This is to say that she was the only one. I suddenly had a lot of Barbie dolls in that house. Although I can't really say that Dorina was my first victim either. Plastic or living. You see, I like control. I like life. And I like death. And I love to play games. Well, you mix it all together and hey, you've got the next big serial killer on stage. Unattractively. I've finally done something that I was good at. My Barbie doll supply kept getting refilled as I lied about eating the projects or eating the potatoes with the kids down the street. But really, I was making smoothies with them. Or accidentally letting the lawnmower shred them into bits. If anyone would hurt me, I would just make them pay. Take their skulls and just break them. Oh, it felt so good. These were only dolls, of course. Not real people. Never. My parents, they never really noticed my sadistic fixation and determination. Oh, no, no, no. They were too busy. Too busy going on business trips. Lots and lots of business trips. To the point where he was Christmases. But I knew that when he came back, the gifts he would bring would more than make up for it. And suddenly, someone else started to come into the picture. Who's that? Sitting in my house in the Bahamas. Oh, who's that? Playing with my dogs in Africa. I wondered. Maybe she's just a friend. My parents didn't know that I was busy too. Busy dealing with my body. Too busy being forced onto a bed, gagged, ruined, destroyed. I was too busy being killed. Too busy being happy. You must wonder if I got to be like this, don't you? I mean, I'm really good at hiding it. Maybe it's the flower in my hair. Or maybe it's the clothing. Maybe it's the accent. No, I think I know when it started. You see, when we lived in West Africa, we had this huge house and a huge pink room just for me. And I planned things. I love to plan things. After all, I did love control. But this one particular event was my favorite. I was planning a birthday party for Emily Kay, my favorite stuffed animal. It was her 3rd birthday. I took a calendar down to the kitchen to see when my mum would be free. I even tiptoed into the office to see when Danny was free too. And I started to make invitations. I was so excited. It was going to be a tea party by the pool at 2 o'clock. I had to get perfect. I even wore my pretty party dress. 2 o'clock came, 2:30. They didn't come. My hopes were completely crushed. I bravely got up and tiptoed into the house. There on the couch was my dad, beer in hand, remote control in the other, watching football on the television. I could hear my mum vacuuming upstairs. They were free, but they didn't come. I still have the invitation. I found it next to the rubbish bin. Here. You are cordially invited to Emily Kate's 3rd birthday party. Place, pool deck. There'll be lots of tea and lots of fun and maybe even some smoothies. Bring a present. P.S. RSVP by knocking on Dorina's door between the hours of 9 and 1 on Saturday. I'm still waiting for them to RSVP. Mummy? Daddy? If you are busy, I'd really like it if you came to my party. It would mean a lot to me. I've worked hard for you. I am perfect. But I'm plastic. And I'm fragile. And I can break. I won't let you dress me anymore. I won't let you paint my skin. I won't let you throw me in a blender or under a mower